This might be the coolest version of the new 6R King Seiko we've seen yet. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Thanks for joining us today. We're taking a look at a watch with a dial unlike anything we've seen. This watch comes from Seiko from their King Seiko lineup and has a beautiful lavender colored dial. Before we dig into its details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. This version carries the same sizing at 37 millimeters in diameter with a 43.6 millimeter lug-to-lug distance. It's 10.3 millimeters thick and powered by the 6R31 automatic movement produced by Seiko. This version is a special edition and comes with a really cool canvas carrying case. Inside you have the watch and this beautiful white and lavender alternative strap. It's almost impossible to imagine taking this magnificent King Seiko off this fantastic bracelet, but if you're going to do it, it ought to be for this really cool strap. The dial on this watch is absolutely the star of the show with this gorgeous sunray pattern light purple dial. It looks truly remarkable in contrast with these fantastic high polished hands, indices, and surrounding bezel. With the subtle pink of the Grand Seiko Four Seasons Spring being such a hit, I think this one should follow suit quite nicely. Fortunately for the broader watch community, this one comes in at a much more approachable price point of $1,850 US. While that's not inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination, to get a beautiful King Seiko with a 6R movement and this fantastic collector's set, it's still a pretty good value in my eyes. This watch, like the others from the newly released King Seiko lineup, is truly impressive in build quality. The case is gorgeous, with many different angles and different finishing on each of the sides. There's a nice King Seiko signed crown, and a large box-cut sapphire crystal that sits over top of this extremely unique dial. The metal finishing is marvelous throughout, but most particularly on this really great bracelet. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I think this beautiful 7-link is one of the best bracelets Seiko has ever made. The look and feel of these links is supremely impressive. Pair that together with a quite sturdy butterfly deployant clasp, and you've got yourself a real winner on your hands. Maybe I get a little bit too fired up and in love when I see new cool wristwatches like this, but I truly think this package is quite impressive. There's no see-through caseback on this model, but we do have a nice King Seiko shield in the center of this sealed stainless steel caseback. And down there at the bottom side, we have an indication of the Seiko Boutique Special Edition. This particular model already found its home, so I didn't want to take it off the bracelet, but here's a visual comparison of how it may look on that cool white strap. The purple stitch at the top is a great accent. Even though the sizing on these watches is quite a bit smaller than I would wear myself, it still feels really good on my 8-inch wrist, and you can see there's plenty of bracelet to wrap around a big wrist. There are not a lot of things to complain about when it comes to this particular special edition. It's really good looking, it's well made, it comes from a brand that everybody knows and loves in Seiko, and has a really great King Seiko history behind it. And at $1,850, I think these will move quickly. This series of watches from Seiko is one of my favorite releases they've had all year long. I think the bracelet really puts us over the top in terms of the best Seiko quality we see in this price category. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.